Here we go. Ready. Pound 55. Flare. Set. Hut. Slab. Cobra. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Spider. Go. Down. Ready. 29 Philly. Ready, go. Easy. Easy. Ready. Let's go.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the third down conversion.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The sure hands. It's Pringle.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
And on your own side of the field, you're playing.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
The slant made it look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense...
Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. The back's got it. Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just
looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
And I was hoping he'd...
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Aggies line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. And how about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
What a sag by the senior. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to scramble. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the one moves the ball into the 33. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now, crucial, third down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, it's the same.
So about 30 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Quarterback operating an empty set. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Black.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. We're going to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Wilson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic. That's it.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scrap. Breaks into the clear. Quick juke to get free. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. QB decides to keep it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have put...
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Here's the handoff. He finds some space. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Now they call a run. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from number 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it picks up 4th down.
The deep.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And it'll be Smother right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught for the receiver. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Working clock with the ground game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point?
Here he goes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Aggies are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense eager to keep this drive going. They're facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Tight end makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a...
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W-rate performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit,
Down. In blue. In hot. Ready?
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
The receiver grabs it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route.
And he's forced out of bounds to the defense. You're just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this is...
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's worked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. The Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. Ball handed off. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll run it. Handed off to the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They had been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He's in the clear. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Graham behind the line. It's Pringle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Oh, they in the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Black. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
And this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
There you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Black. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Throwing off play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Looking to scramble now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Now it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. First down and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge win. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And we're going to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep for late game heroics. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.